Have you ever wondered why art and museums hold such value in our society? It's a question that prompts us to delve into the intrinsic value of art and the role museums play in our world. Art isn't just a collection of colors, shapes, and textures. It's a reflection of the human spirit, a testament to our capacity as a species to express, innovate, and create. Each brushstroke, each chisel mark, each pixel is a testament to a moment in time, a snapshot of the artist's thoughts, emotions, and perspectives. Museums, on the other hand, are the guardians of these creative expressions. They are the custodians of our collective heritage, preserving and presenting the fruits of human creativity across time and space. They offer a unique window into different eras and civilizations, allowing us to traverse time, to walk in the shoes of our ancestors, and to understand our past to better navigate our future. The value of art extends far beyond the aesthetic. It echoes the social, political, and economic contexts of its time. Art can be a mirror reflecting the world as it is, or as it was. It can also be a hammer, shaping the world, challenging norms, and pushing boundaries. It can be a voice for the voiceless, a platform for dialogue, and a catalyst for change. Museums bring these roles of art to life. They curate not just pieces of art, but pieces of history, pieces of humanity. They weave together narratives, connecting the dots between different artworks, different artists, and different eras. They provide context, helping us understand the why behind the what, the story behind the artifact. This is why art and museums hold such value. They are not just repositories of beautiful objects, but living, breathing embodiments of our shared culture, history, and identity. They are bridges that link us to our past, ground us in our present, and guide us towards our future. In the grand scheme of things, every piece of art tells a story, and every museum is a treasure trove of those stories. Now, imagine an $80 million conquest, not for land, not for power, but for art. This isn't the plot of a blockbuster film, it's the real-life saga of a museum conquest. This high-stakes adventure was fueled by a burning desire to acquire and display priceless works of art, an ambition so immense, it led to the expenditure of an unimaginable $80 million. At the heart of this story, we find a cast of characters as colorful and complex as the artworks they sought. Wealthy philanthropists, shrewd art dealers, and visionary museum directors, all drawn together by a shared passion for art. Their motivations varied as widely as their backgrounds. Some were driven by the thrill of the hunt, others by the prestige that comes with owning a rare masterpiece, and yet others by the simple love of beauty. But let's not be mistaken, this wasn't just about the art, it was a high-stakes game, a dance of ambition and strategy. The players in this drama were willing to go to great lengths to achieve their goals. They navigated the stormy seas of international art markets, negotiated with hard-nosed dealers, and even outbid rival collectors in tense auction house showdowns. There were risks, of course. The world of art collecting is fraught with potential pitfalls. Authenticity issues, legal disputes, and volatile market values could turn a promising acquisition into a costly blunder. But these players were not deterred. They understood that in this game, as in life, one must take risks to reap rewards. And so they plotted their moves with the precision of a chess grandmaster. Every acquisition was a strategic move, every sale a calculated risk. They understood that they were not just collecting art, they were shaping the cultural heritage of future generations. This wasn't merely a game of checkers, it was a game of chess with every move calculated and every risk measured. In the world of art, strategy is everything. In the realm of the extraordinary $80 million museum conquest, it was the strategic prowess of the key players that truly set the stage. This was not a game of mere financial muscle, but a complex ballet of wit, wealth, and an intimate understanding of the art world. The players involved were not novices in the game. Each one was a seasoned veteran, with a vast network of resources and connections. They had the means to acquire the coveted artworks, but it took more than just wealth to secure them. Just like a grandmaster in a game of chess, they had to think several steps ahead, anticipate the moves of their competitors, and make calculated decisions. They had to understand not just the value of the art pieces, but also their cultural significance, their potential future worth, and the prestige they would bring. This was not a one-off battle. It was a long, drawn-out campaign, with each move meticulously planned and executed. It was about understanding the intricacies of the art market, about knowing when to bid, when to hold back, and when to strike. It was about building alliances, forging partnerships, and sometimes about outsmarting the competition in ways they never saw coming. They had to navigate through auctions, private sales, and negotiations, each with its own set of challenges and opportunities. They had to leverage their connections, use their influence, and sometimes even take calculated risks. In the end, it was not just about securing the artwork. It was about creating a legacy, about leaving a mark in the annals of art history. It was about achieving something truly extraordinary. And so, in this high-stakes game of art and strategy, it was not just about who had the deepest pockets. It was about understanding the rules of the game, about playing it better than anyone else, and about making the right moves at the right time. In this race, it wasn't just about who had the deepest pockets, but who had the sharpest minds. So, what does an $80 million conquest look like at the end? Imagine a vast realm of culture and history, filled to the brim with priceless artworks and artifacts. This is the legacy of the Museum Conquest, a collection of art so expansive it's almost unimaginable. From the intricate brushstrokes of the Renaissance's masters to the bold colors of modern abstract art, the variety and depth of this collection are simply astounding. Each piece of art, each artifact, is a testament to the ambitious vision that drove this conquest. These are not mere objects, but stories etched in canvas and carved in stone. Stories that carry the weight of history and the whispers of the artists who created them. Through this vast collection, the Museum Conquest has become a beacon of cultural preservation, a monument to the power of art and history. But the legacy of this conquest is not limited to the art pieces it amassed. It extends far beyond the museum walls, altering the landscape of the art world itself. This Museum Conquest has redefined what it means to be a museum in the 21st century. It has shown that a museum can be not just a repository of artifacts, but a vibrant, living testament to the power of human creativity and innovation. The impact of this $80 million conquest is felt in every corner of the art world. It has set a new standard for museum collections, challenging institutions around the globe to strive for a similar level of depth and diversity. It has reshaped the way we view museums, transforming them from static displays of history into dynamic spaces of exploration and discovery. This legacy in stone is more than a collection of art. It is a testament to the power of ambition, a testament to the belief that art and culture are worth preserving, worth fighting for. It is a testament to the vision of those who dared to dream big, who dared to take on a challenge of such monumental proportions. The echoes of this conquest still resonate in the hallowed halls of museums around the world. But beyond the price tags and the grandeur, what does this conquest really mean for us? Let's delve into that question. The $80 million Museum Conquest has undoubtedly triggered a profound shift in our collective understanding and appreciation of art. It's not just about the staggering figures, the opulent galleries, or the illustrious names attached. It goes far deeper, touching the very core of our societal values and perceptions. Before, art was often seen as a luxury, a mere aesthetic pleasure reserved for the affluent. But this monumental acquisition has stirred a new dialogue, a fresh narrative that art is not just for the privileged few. It's a universal language that transcends borders, social classes, and time. This Museum Conquest has, in essence, democratized the world of art. It has spurred a renewed interest in museums, those grand repositories of culture and history. No longer are they just silent halls filled with antiquated artifacts and dusty paintings. They have been transformed into vibrant spaces for learning, reflection, and meaningful conversations. Moreover, it has encouraged more people to engage with art, to feel its pulse, its rhythm, its soul. For art is not merely a static image to be admired from afar. It's a dynamic entity that breathes, that speaks, that resonates with our human experiences. This shift in perspectives has also led us to reevaluate the value we place on art. It's not just about monetary worth, but also its intrinsic value, the stories it tells, the emotions it evokes, the ideas it challenges. Art, in its myriad forms, is a mirror that reflects our society, our values, our hopes, and our fears. So as we stand in awe of this $80 million Museum Conquest, let's not forget what it truly represents. It's not just about the acquisition of priceless artifacts, but the celebration of art in all its glorious diversity. In the end, perhaps the real treasure isn't the art itself, but the stories it tells and the conversations it sparks. The museum Conquest is a testament to that, a beacon that illuminates the true value and power of art.